Make metal bleed. That's the strapline for Ace Combat Assault Horizon, a game which is trying to revolutionize air combat. So, has Namco gone and made the best possible answer to their woes? Or is this a splashdown one? Let's have a look, shall we?
Shooter 2 acknowledges.
Assault Horizon's story
Heavy shit ahead.
is yet another world domination piece. Yet again, someone wants a big slice of global domination pie and points nuclear weapons at random locations to threaten peace on Earth. Yep, you've seen it all before, but what Ace Combat does differently is how it delivers this story.
Colonel.
Yes, General.
Enemy aircraft have been extremely active all across the target area. We are going to need everything you and Task Force 108 have.
The story has been written by a best-selling New York Times author, Jim DeFries. This adds serious blockbuster punch to the game. Cutscenes are beautifully directed. The game's narrative segments are rather captivating.
Just remember, you're not flying a bomber anymore. You have to go in circles now.
Oh, maybe you should try flying the thing. You're used to chasing your tail.
You take the role of Colonel Bishop, a man too cool for jet school. Although, along the way, you will see missions from a few different pilots' perspectives. However, they're not as memorable as Bishop.
Roger that. We'll wait.
Generic helicopter pilot, anyone? So you'll travel the Earth fighting evil. Same old, same old. Good thing it's pleasant on the eyes.
Box 2.
Taking to the sky could easily be a very daunting task, if you're not skilled in aviation. Thankfully, Assault Horizon keeps things nice and simple. After the game's opening tutorial, which comes with tooltips and flashing dialogues to get you aware of your controls,
Colonel, you should be able to engage him in a dogfight.
you'll be flying through the sky in no time.
Tiger 1.
If you're a fan of the air combat genre, then everything you could ever ask for can be found here. You can load up your jet with heat-seeking missiles, multiple rocket pods, and even carpet bombs. It's even got a mode where you can just sit and stare at each jet, with a slow panning camera which fades in and out of black. Ooh. Check out her wings. Even better that you get to enjoy the looks of the fighter jets to probably the best flight soundtrack ever.
Approaching from southeast. Bombers are priority targets. You are clear to engage and destroy.
Yep, this soundtrack is amazing.
Try again, sucker. That's not gonna do it today. Hostile is closing on city. Engage and destroy.
When you're actually in the sky and wish to rain hell upon your enemies, you'll be using the game's unique dogfighting feature. You engage in a dogfight when your green circle highlights the enemy. Once you get target lock and everything starts beeping, then it's time to fire at will.
Firing.
This combat element is a joy to behold, as well as enjoyable to pull off. However, at times, it does feel incredibly repetitive, and somewhat cheapens the experience when you're doing it all the time. It can also make your head spin a little.
Nomad 6-1, roger. Nomad 6-2, roger. Box 2. On 55, stand it down.
You can also take your experience online with up to 16-player multiplayer. Yep, 8v8 dogfights. It's a real blast, with 3 modes to choose from, including deathmatch. Downside to this, there's no team deathmatch to be seen. Also, whilst online, you'll gain XP, which you can spend adding perks to your skill sets. These skill sets are much like Call of Duty style perks. Add in your hard-earned cash on adding additional ammo, quicker reload times, and even auto-evade options to your craft. However, these do come at a price of the game's balancing. We found ourselves getting overwhelmed by those who had better upgrades than us. We'd even go as far to say we proper failed in public lobbies because of this. Ouch. You can also play online co-op with 2 other friends with 8 missions to choose from, all from the game's single-player campaign. Downer being that this is the same campaign and you'll get 0 cutscenes or drop-in and drop-out integration, and there's nothing specially built to adapt with multiple players. Ugh, gutting.
You are cleared to return home.
Roger that.
Ready, Cap.
Overall then, Ace Combat Assault Horizon is a solid package for any air combat fan. Heck, there hasn't been a flight game like this for years. With a blockbuster single player that in places does feel a little ropey and does have the same old characteristics, and the multiplayer experience that packs a good amount of entertainment to make metal bleed. If air combat is your thing, then yep, go and buy this one. 8 out of 10.